Hey, welcome to another unboxing video. Today we are unboxing the EVO Rage. I think EVO is how you say it, or it might be EVO. Not 100% sure. There's a cat scratching. This is the EVO Rage. It is made for mirrorless cameras. Generally, I am filming with a Canon G7X Mark II. If you watched any recent videos, you saw that I crushed it. I have another one on order, so it'll be here shortly. I am filming today on a 70D. It's not my camera, but one I have access to. I also have access to a 7D at times. And so I wanted to get a gimbal that would work mainly with the G7X Mark II, and then whenever I'm able to borrow the 70D or the 7D, be able to use that as well. And so I went with one that is a little too big for the G7X Mark II, but I talked to the company and they told me that they tested this particular one on the G7X and on the 70D. So I went with this. So I'm hoping the 70D is not going to be too heavy for it, but we're going to try it out. What this is, you can see on the box here. Obviously I'm going to take it out. It is a handheld 3-axis gimbal. So it's a holder that you put the camera on, and as you move around and you're walking, it keeps the camera steady. It's very, very similar to the gimbal that is on the drones that I fly, and so I'm very hopeful that this is going to work and kind of kick my filmmaking up another notch with some steady footage as I'm walking. Opening it up for the first time here. Oh, cool, it's got a carrying case. I did not know that. All right. Nifty little manual here. And the case is awesome. Everything's all cut out nice and neat for it. This is the main part of the unit. I'm going to obviously figure out how it all works, but I think the camera is going to attach here, and then there are brushless motors that keep it in place. So there'll be a handle that attaches here that has batteries here that go inside of it, battery charger. Here's the rest of the handle. So this will in some way or shape or form attach here, right like this. And so that's the handle that you can carry around. And a little plug in here to charge the batteries, and some other little knickknacks. Pretty simple. What I'm going to do next is put this bad boy together, and then I'll come back after I have it working, and I'll probably have to film with my phone because I'm actually going to try to put this 70D on it. The other thing, I guess, before we go to that is this was roughly $650 US. The smaller version, which is called the Rage 3, I think. I'll have to find that out. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. Maybe a couple $100 less. It's like maybe around $400, $450. So I will put that information also in the description of the video, just so you guys know the different versions. But hey, so far they had good customer service. At least they were answering my questions about the cameras. Hopefully they were right. So let's put this bad boy together, get it charged up, and I'll be back. All right guys, it is the next day and I've got the batteries charged. One cool thing about the EVO gimbal system is they send you with 2 sets of batteries. So thank you, EVO. Very, very cool. The only thing that I would say so far that I'm kind of like, is the charger for the batteries is like one of the cheapest pieces of plastic I've ever seen. So it doesn't seem like that's going to last very long. I don't know if you can actually charge the batteries while they're in the gimbal, like over USB. I'm hoping that might be the case, but we'll see. So now I'm actually filming with my phone, so I'm going to take the mic off of this. I'm going to take the 70D off of this and get it set up on the gimbal and go from there.
You feel me when you read it.
trial and error. I got things up and running. I've got the Canon 70D on here and a wide angle lens. It's the 10 to 18. I got things fairly balanced. So there's a few adjustments. I don't even know if you guys can see it. I can't actually see what I'm filming, but if you loosen up this bar here will slide in and out this way. There's of course a mount on the bottom of the camera, or a screw on the bottom of the camera that allows you to slide it forward and backward. I'm noticing it's tilting a little forward right now. I'm not sure why that's different than before, because I just had it balanced pretty good. So I can just show you, I just want to slide the camera up. So you don't want it tilting forward on its own like that. And the gimbal's off, it's not on. So I'm just going to slide it back. They do make a little tripod that you can sit this on, because honestly it is a little awkward working with it, trying to balance it and not drop the camera and make adjustments. And I think it went back a little bit too far, but let's see. Yeah. So you can see now how the camera is wanting to fall backwards. And I barely moved it on here. Yeah, so it's pretty good. And one little trick that I discovered is I want to be real careful with this not to drop the camera, but so you can loosen the screw a little bit and then slide the camera around, and then just when you know you've got it, tighten it up. So this is looking pretty good. It is tilting this way a little too much for my taste. Let me tighten this before I forget. So what this is telling me is I want to make an adjustment here to slide this that way, I believe. Still learning, so just barely move that. Yeah, that's a little too far. I'm barely moving these. On the side, there's an on-off button. You push it in for 3 to 4 seconds, and that's how you turn it on. This button here allows you to connect a cable from the gimbal handle to the camera if it's a Sony or a Panasonic, and you can control zoom, the shutter, and tell it to record or stop recording. This is a Canon, so it doesn't work with that. And then this other little knob here is a joystick. That is how you can pan and tilt the camera in certain modes and change between modes. So I'm going to fire this bad boy up. So again, I'm holding in the power button for 3 to 4 seconds. There is a yellow light that when it goes solid, that tells you it's firing up, and now that it's blue and flashing, it means that it's on. Hopefully you guys can see the blue flashing light. 4 flashes means you have 100% battery, 3, 75, 2, 50, 1, 25, and then it's time to charge. It automatically comes up into pan follow mode, I believe. And so what you can see is as I move it, it's following me, but it is keeping the camera straight. But if I turn the handle, it turns the camera. If I turn it to the right, and obviously it's a little bit delayed, that's how it keeps it smooth. So you can raise it up and it's going forward, ready to come down, and it just stays forward. If I get this right, I'm brand new to this, if I tap it twice, it now goes into a lock mode. And so what's happening now is no matter which way I go, the camera stays aimed at the same position. So I can move myself around if I needed to, like walk around something or whatever, and it's going to continue pointing at the object where I started it. So that's pretty cool. If I press it 3 times, I believe it goes into like selfie mode. Yeah. If I needed to keep it on myself. You can also go all the way upside down with it. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to get low shots, you can hold it low. So yeah, cool, learning curve. I'm gonna do some footage with it and let's see if it actually captures smooth footage. So I am gonna turn it off here, just hold it in for a couple seconds, and now I saw it release itself. And the tripod would be really cool to just sit this down and put it in place. while I'm getting things together to go film, but I don't know the safest way to set this down, quite honestly, so taking care of the camera first and just hoping the weight of this isn't hurting anything. I don't think so. I don't feel it. There's no tension. They are brushless motors, so setting things down shouldn't be hurting anything. I'm actually not even sure if you can see what I'm doing here, but okay, let's go get some footage. Okay, recording. I'm gonna go up some stairs. This will be a good test. Shannon is up here washing the cats. Bathing the cats. So let's see how this is going. Hi.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
It's a little blown out. I'm not adjusting color or the iris anything right now. So. Okay guys, I've got, I have the camera set in full auto mode right now. So let's see. Hey Chongo, you getting a bath, bud?
I'm keeping clean. What do you think about it?
Still learning the controls here. I can tilt right now, so tilting down, tilting up. Hi Luna. How you doing, baby? Ooh, hey. Alright. I think she already got her bath, so she's warming up here. Alright, so just walking around. Let's go look outside. See, the dog's got things fairly torn up out there. So the pan is all in my wrist, and the tilt is with the joystick. Shannon loves Little House on the Prairie, so she has that going so she can hear it while she's bathing the cats. So if I twist my wrist to the right, it pans right, and if I move, you can't see it, but up and down, it's keeping the camera level. I'm gonna go in here to a mirror so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? So if I tilt this direction or back as I'm walking or just moving, it's keeping the camera straight. So if I want to look this way, I just turn the bottom of the base, and then if I want to go the other direction, so there is a joystick down here, and so if I push up, it tilts up, and if I push down, it tilts down. I'm wondering if I can reverse that, because there's something in me that wants to go the opposite direction. We'll see, maybe I just need to get used to it. I mean, up's up, down's down, but there's something about that where I want to push up to make it tilt down, I guess like an airplane. So again, so if I want to go that way, I just twist my handle, and it's going to pan that direction. And yeah, so hopefully this is looking pretty smooth. I'm getting used to the delay, so as I get better at it. I also do not have the good microphone on, so okay, let's tilt down. Litter boxes, and then tilt back up. Hey guys, what's up? Tilt down, look at the dogs. I'm gonna flip it upside down and just see what it does here. So in this mode, I'm actually panning and tilting with the joystick. Hey bud. That's Willie. That's Sunny. Hey bud. What you doing? Are you wondering what this thing is? You gonna go outside? Yeah, I'm gonna go outside. Come on in. Come on, bud. Sonny, come. Good boy. Alright, so I think that does it for this unboxing video. So far, EVO, top notch, really, really good. On a scale from 1 to 10 in regards to the complication of setting it up, you know, I don't have any experience really balancing cameras on a gimbal at all. So I'll probably put it at a 6 for me. Now that I've done it though, it's probably like a 2. So the downside will be is as I switch between different cameras, it's a completely new process, but I think it'll go pretty fast. Or as soon as I take this camera off of here to you know, put it away, or I will have to take it off of here to change batteries. Ugh. Canon, if I could make one suggestion for you guys, make your cameras where you can get to the batteries and the memory cards without having to take the cameras off of a tripod or a sled or a gimbal or whatever. It's a big freaking pain. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. I'm not sure how informative this video was, other than you know, I guess I would recommend this so far. Again, the part that I was the least happy with is the white charger for the batteries. Feels really cheap. And I do wish they would get the cable working that goes from the gimbal to the camera, so where you can actually start and stop recordings and take still shots. I wish they would get that working with a Canon, but I'm sure it's just that the Panasonic and Sony's probably use a certain protocol and Canon's a different protocol. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but that's my assumption. So yeah. All right, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah!